Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to another RWBY reaction. This time we're doing volume 3 episode 6 and it is fall. And the only fall I know, well, we had the forest which was called Forever Fall. Maybe we're going back there, or maybe it's now autumn in Vale, or maybe we're going to get a story about Cinder, because isn't her name Cinder Falls? We don't know. I've got to say the fight scenes in this volume have been absolutely epic. In between this recording and my recording of episode 5, I rewatched the whole of volume 1 with a friend of mine, and to be quite, I've been noticing things I never noticed first, maybe even second or third time round, but seeing it with somebody else, I've just spotted all these foreshadowing things that, you know, I wouldn't have known back then, and you know, now I know things that I know, like Blake's semblance and, you know, Blake's faunus nature. Some of her behaviour in the first volume, before we found out about that, is very cat-like, and you know, there's whole elements for rewatch that I'd never even realised. I mean, I had realised it was a very rewatchable series, but I just didn't realise the level. You know, there's things that you're going to see over. You know, I'm not explaining this very well. You know what I mean. There's things in the first volume that seem meaningless until you know a little bit more, and then you go back and watch it, and then you realise, wow. That is going to be the most understated explanation of what I was thinking I've ever done. But I think you get the gist. I hope you get the gist. Let's move on to this episode.
Well, it comes as no surprise that they've chosen.
That's right. Yeah, she's going on to a secret mission, wouldn't she?
Performance has been exemplary.
Thank you, Professor Ozpin, but I would never have made it this far without my teammates.
Personally, I think it's the other way around.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe we've been introduced.
Name's Crow.
Crow is a trusted colleague of mine.
Professor, if you don't mind me asking, why have you called me here?
Please, take a seat. What is your favorite fairy tale?
I'm sorry?
Fairy tales. Stories from your childhood. Surely you must remember some of them.
Well, there's the tale of the two brothers, the shallow sea, the girl in the tower.
What about the story of the seasons?
Oh, of course.
Seasons.
A callous old man who refuses to leave his home is visited by 4 traveling sisters. The first understands his reclusive nature and urges him to use his time in solitude to reflect and meditate. The second brings him fruits and flowers, tending to his crops and revitalizing his garden. The third warms the man's heart, convincing him to step outside and embrace the world around him. And the fourth and final sister begs him to look at all that he has and be thankful. In return for their kindness, the man grants the maidens incredible powers so that they may continue to help others all over the world.
Oh wow.
They graciously accept and promise to share their gifts with the people of Remnant until the end of days. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. The 4 maidens.
I knew there was a seasons connection. Right from the beginning I knew there was.
That one's been around since I was a boy?
You're not that old, Professor.
Well, would you believe me if I told you it was true?
I beg your pardon?
What if I were to tell you that there were 4 maidens existing in this world that could wield such tremendous power without dust?
You mean like a semblance?
Like magic.
Yeah, first time hearing it's pretty crazy.
You're serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
No, you don't. I've got to admit.
Why?
I like the way his desk is shaped like Peter's
Why are
moustache.
you telling me this?
We are telling you, Pyrrha, because we believe that you are next in line to receive the Fall Maiden's powers.
We?
Sorry we're late.
Wow, she's going to become
What is this?
an incarnation of
Who are
Autumn.
You know who we are. We're still the same teachers and headmasters you met when you arrived at Beacon.
Except
Are
we've
they-
got a little part-time job.
We are the protectors of this world.
And we need your help.
Oh wow, this has just got a whole lot more deeper.
Where are we going?
The vault. Under the school.
I like where this is going. Reminds me of the Incarnations of Immortality series by Piers Anthony.
I'm sure you must have questions.
Maybe one or two.
Oh yeah,
I still don't understand. You said I was next in line to receive the Maiden's power. What do you mean by that?
The maidens have existed for thousands of years. But much like in nature, the seasons change. No two summers are alike. When a maiden dies, her power leaves her body and seeks out a new host, ensuring that the seasons are never lost and that no individual can hold on to the power forever.
what? So she's going to die in a month?
How does the power choose?
Well, in
There were
3-4 months.
Stupid and convoluted rules.
Crow.
Hey, don't get mad because I'm right.
At first, the only thing that was certain was that the powers were specifically passed on to young women. But as time went on, it was discovered that the selection process was much more intimate.
Intimate?
As we understand it now, when a maiden dies, the one who is in her final thoughts is the first candidate to inherit her power.
Unless it's a dude or some old hag. Then the power goes to someone random.
Oh.
Our jobs get a lot harder.
Why tell me all of this now? Why not wait until I've graduated?
Honestly, we've run out of time. I don't know if you've noticed, but things are getting a lot scarier out in the world. Tensions are high. The Grim are growing stronger, more prevalent, and it's not gonna be much longer before this peace we've all been enjoying so much goes out the window.
You're not talking about
Oh
war.
dear.
Not a war between nations.
We can fill you in on the details once we know you're with us. For now, all you need to know is that one of the maidens was attacked, and for the first time in history, part of her power was stolen.
What? How? Well, I've no idea because I don't understand these rules now.
Is that...
The current Fall Maiden. Amber.
Ember.
She's...
That's
still
who they were
alive?
talking about the other
Using
episode.
state-of-the-art Atlas technology to keep her stable. But there is a lot about
Autumn.
this
She said about
that is
Autumn.
unprecedented.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't know what will happen when she passes.
Won't her power just transfer to the next host?
Look who's been listening. She is smart.
Under normal circumstances, yes. But this is a delicate situation. It's not uncommon for the last thoughts of the slain to be of their attacker. And to make matters worse, no one's ever seen the power split like this before. For all we know, it will seek out its other half.
Her assailant.
And that would not bode well for any of us.
So who's her assailant? Who was her assailant?
If all of this is true, why keep it secret? If this girl is so important, if we're truly on the brink of war, why not tell everyone?
Because of that. Because they'd be under attack.
It used to be common knowledge.
Excuse me?
How do you think legends and fairy tales get started? Even the craziest ones come from somewhere.
Our group was founded in order to protect both mankind and the maidens. Those hungry for power hunted them with the hope of inheriting their strength.
And as you can imagine, the ones that succeeded weren't exactly the kind of people you'd want to have unimaginable power.
And so this brotherhood chose to remove the maidens from the public eye, allowing their existence to fade away into legend.
The things we're telling you go against hundreds of years of human history. Religion.
No one would want to believe us. It'd cause an uproar.
It would cause panic. And we all know what that would bring clawing to our kingdom's walls.
Yeah.
Which is why we would like to...
I'll do it.
Of course you will.
If you believe this
There's never
will
in
help
doubt.
humanity, then I will become your fall maiden.
But that means she's... What does that mean
That's
for her?
what you wanted, isn't it?
It is. But I'm afraid it's not that simple. Given Amber's condition, you won't be able to inherit her power naturally. However, General Ironwood believes he has a solution.
Killer.
For the past few years, Atlas has been studying aura from a more scientific standpoint. How it works, what it's made of, how it can be used. We've made significant strides, and we believe we found a way to capture it.
Capture it and cram it into something else. Or in your case,
That's
Classified.
wrong.
Well, yeah.
The feeling is mutual.
It does feel wrong.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
And these are indeed desperate times. We can't transfer Amber's power to you, but we can give you what those powers are bound to.
Her aura.
Her life would become intertwined with yours. The question is,
what's that gonna do to you?
Yeah.
you have an important decision before you, Ms. Nikos. There's no guarantee this transfer will work, and there's no telling if you will be the same person if it does. I advise you to take time to think on this matter, but understand that before the Vital Festival is over, we will need your answer. The assailant that attacked the Fall Maiden has made their first move, and there's no telling when their next move will be.
Oh, it's Cinder, of course.
Now for the moment
Had to be.
we've all been waiting for, the one-on-one final!
Yes. We got to the end of it already.
Barty, why don't you explain the rules?
It's quite simple, Peter. Instead of a bracket system, each round of the finals will be randomly determined immediately before the match takes place.
Much like any good hunt, there will be 0 time to prepare.
Yes. Now let's see who our first match will be.
Who have Ruby chosen? Yang, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yang Xiaolong and Mercury Black.
Nice.
Would all other combatants please leave the stage?
Good luck, Yang. No, it's just a straight. It's going to be just a straight fight with no environment.
You wish.
Three, 2, 1, fight!
She's got to allow herself to get hit a couple of times so she can absorb the energy. Oi! Nice technique. Oh, what? His shoes are guns! Everything's a gun. Yeah, you didn't defeat Yang. She's just absorbed all that.
Kick off the final.
Oh, nice, Yang, nice.
Yang Xiaolong wins!
Yeah, you did it, sis! Way to go, Yang! Better luck next time.
There's not going to be a next time, Blondie.
Oh. Broke his leg, I think. Oh, the elephants. Oh, they are near as well, aren't they? I didn't think the elephants attacked.
My leg!
That's what you get, you little... Huh?
Yang Xiaolong, stand down!
What? Why?
Mercury! Why'd she do that? Why'd she attack me?
But did they all saw that he attacked her first? Hey? That's not what happened. As we get a really, really emotional Yang's theme. Oh, it's going to end there. Oh, you bastards. That was just... It's RWBY's going in a direction I wasn't expecting. The whole Pyrrha story. And the maidens. This is metaphysical. This is an area I wasn't expecting to go, but I do like it. I'm intrigued as to who these maidens are and how Cinder managed to take some of her powers. I'm pretty sure it's got to have been her. Oh, so much. But next we have another World of Remnant. And this is going to be all about the transcontinental communication system that we first saw when Weiss went in and was contacting her, well, didn't want to contact her father, when she sent all those documents over to the secretary. And we also saw, obviously, Cinder put a virus in there. So we're going to learn all about that in the next episode. Or in the next mini episode, should I say. Because the next episode will be episode 7. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, see you later. Bye-bye.